What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. My name is Rusty and we are back in California doing our reset. Yes, I said reset, back in California, because my last trip, you guys seen, we were actually traveling from North Carolina all the way to California and back, and now we are here doing our reset, just following up with a bunch of stuff that I have going on, and we are about to get a truck wash. Like always, I try to keep my beast clean, and she is a very, very dirty girl. I've killed about maybe 30,000 bees on my way to Arizona, and then back to El Paso and back to Arizona. I'm not really sure what was going on, but there was literally a ton of bees. Like, as you guys can see, like all over my grill area, there's just like thousands and thousands of them inside there. I'm not really sure how this truck wash is gonna work, but hopefully they get everything. I'm gonna do an inspection on it and see if they do a good job. If you guys remember from the last time I was in California, I actually went to Little Sister's truck wash. They actually did not do a good job. So I'm gonna try this new place out. And do you guys like my mirror right here? Yes, this mirror fell out. I don't know what happened. It was vibrating for about 50,000 miles. I actually checked up on it, put a piece of tape around it, and it still fell off. So I bought this for 20 bucks. And if you guys see under here, I zip tied it together. There's a hole down there, and also I put a bunch of tape on it. So it's a little shaky, but it's not bad. It works. It's actually a lot better than the original. It just doesn't look good, but whatever. Hopefully the truck wash doesn't blow this thing away. And I'm actually debating if I should wash the trailer or not. Usually company says you don't need to. Nah, it's fine. Truck only. And what else we need to get done is this pesky check engine light. Yes, I always have a check engine light in this thing. Same thing as my Volvo. I'm not sure what's going on with my luck. Let me pop it and show you guys what's going on. So from the last couple episodes of my trucking videos, wow, I'm actually kind of low. It looks like I'm low on coolant, but I'm not. The truck is actually tilted like this. It's actually on minimum. I might have to put a little more coolant in here. It might be leaking somewhere, actually. I didn't even see this, but the check engine light is coming from this sensor right here. This is the level sensor for the cooling reservoir right here, and it keeps on bugging me every time it's plugged in. I drive, and then all of a sudden I get a warning, engine safety shut off about to activate in 1 minute. So a little trick I did was put a paper clip between these two prongs, and I don't have a check engine light. Everything's all Gucci. I got this truck back a month later, and somebody took out my little stuff, my little masterpiece that I did, and they just disconnected and kept it disconnected, and that's fine. The check engine light is just on, so it's not really a big deal, but I think I'm gonna just change the sensor out. I'm gonna call the dealer, get the sensor, just change it out myself. I gotta check up on this coolant actually also. I'm not sure why it's so low. Let's just go to this truck wash. Hopefully they do a good job. We'll just start with that.
Side by side, you know I'll come running when you need. I'm coming, you know I'll come running.
You know what? They actually did a very, very good job compared to the other truck wash that I went to here in California, Little Sisters or whatever it was called from the last couple episodes. These people, I think their place was called Truck Tub or something like that. It was, first of all, it was $15 cheaper for the truck wash, and they did about 50 times more work. The downside is you do have to wait a really long time. I think I waited about 35 minutes just for them to start washing my truck, and then I waited about 30 minutes for them to finish. But man, you can tell they did a very good job. They got most of the bugs out of the grill, except all the way down here. All of these bees right here are still there. Whatever, they'll be traveling with me back to the East Coast. It's all good. Even underneath the truck, I didn't disconnect the trailer at all. They even cleaned the frame. Wow, the other place did not touch my frame at all. And back here, you can tell they cleaned the whole frame and the whole back of the truck. The other place, this whole thing was still dirty. They like kind of washed it off a little bit and that's it. Man, for this price, you do have to wait a little bit, but it's a really good job. Appreciate it, guys. At least my mirror didn't fall off. It's on zip ties, so it should still be good. Also, this situation with this sensor that's unplugged, I was gonna order one of these and change it, and I called the dealer and they actually have one, but they're not gonna be able to give it to me until tomorrow. But my reset is gonna be done tomorrow. So whatever, we're just gonna live with it. It's not a big deal, just gotta keep an eye on the coolant level. And for some reason, it's kind of low. So I have some coolant with me, and I'm gonna go ahead and put some in, top off all the fluids, check my oil again. So I'm not really sure. I checked this yesterday and it was fine. Right now it's not, so I'm gonna add a little bit. I'm hungry. Let's see what kind of food they got. I don't know, it's only Burger King and Popeye's chicken. I'm so sick of those places. I think I'm just gonna walk across the street and go to In-N-Out Burger. And look who I found again, my old Volvo. Why do I keep coming up to this? This is fate. Yep, 2020, this is mine. This is another company driver. I guess he's sleeping. Oh, I miss her. Whatever, Cascadia is still all right. I'm gonna make the walk across the highway right here. I need to exercise anyways. I don't want to be a fat ass, you know. Look how beautiful this view is, man. The mountain areas right there. California is pretty. Bro, what the heck? Is this for real right now? Yo, that one was pushing that one. What the heck? I guess that's one way to get it off the road. We got Denny's, we got Jack in the Box, and we got In-N-Out and Chick-fil-A. I wish it wasn't Sunday. Chick-fil-A's closed. I guess In-N-Out, their fries just taste like garbage, but their burgers are, I guess, okay. Bruh. Oh, I think they're closed inside. What the heck? I think it's drive-through only or something. I don't know. I can't pull in my semi over here. What's up? Can I order? I'm a truck driver, so yeah, I can't drive my semi up in here.
Yeah, we'll help you out at the other window. Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
I have you stand on the second yellow line there, and then I'll help you guys out in a sec.
Yeah. We are back in our Cascadia. We have 13 hours left on our reset. We are almost there. Tomorrow is gonna be a fresh day and I will be good to go. Let's eat this food real quick. Not on my bed, obviously, but on these chairs right here. Well, see you guys in the morning. Alrighty, it's next morning. I'm ready to go do a couple drop-offs, local drop-offs. They kind of suck because I barely get paid for them, but they do pay me for the extra stops for the drop-offs. Whatever, it's not a big deal. I don't know, man. This coolant feels like it's going somewhere, but I've checked everywhere underneath the truck. I've checked all the lines. Nothing seems to be leaking, but the coolant is going down slightly. So not really sure what's going on. I'm gonna go ahead and plug the sensor in, and hopefully the little thing doesn't turn back on. Made it to my drop off, and I am waiting for them to give me a door number. The check engine light did turn off. I do have another light because when you idle all night, it's like 100 degrees outside in California at night. So I need to idle the truck for the AC to work. When you idle it too long, the def blow-by thing starts activating, and it requires you to activate the parked region. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that real quick on this Cascadia. You control pretty much everything on the steering wheel. So you go over here, you click start region, okay, and then start region, okay, and then the blow by starts blinking, and then the idles will raise up by themselves. And it does that for about 15-30 minutes because I'm going to be sitting here for a while with the truck on. I wanted to just do the region by itself. It's fine. If you don't want to do this and you know you're about to start driving, you actually don't need to do this. All you need to do is hit the road, and when you're going, the region is, that's pretty much what it is. The region is only raises up the idle, and then it blows the filter clean with the heat and stuff like that from the engine. So yeah. You could go a lot. There's a lot of room over there. Done with my drop. Let's go for the second drop.
When your nightmares turn to real life and the ground's filled up with landmines, we will face it standing side by side. You know I'll come running when you need. I'm coming. You know I'll come running.
Here at my second drop, let me show you guys how crappy I am at backing up after 1 year of having my CDL. Yeah, 1 year of a CDL, and this is all I can get. 1 or 2 pull-ups max. If it's a tight spot, I can maybe do 3-4 pull-ups. It's just whatever I feel like doing. But when it's this empty, you know, 1-2 max. My mirror is still good. It's not going anywhere. Let's check the coolant real quick, make sure it's still all Gucci. It's a little low again. Something's leaking or something's happening. Also, this sensor has been plugged in and I have not had the error message yet. So maybe with slightly low coolant, the message doesn't come on. I don't know. So I'm just gonna keep the sensor plugged in, and I'm just gonna keep the coolant this low. It should be fine. Now, this is what I like to see. No check engine lights, no lights on the dash. Awesome. We are going back to the warehouse empty. There's no loads right now, so I'm only about 10 miles away from the warehouse. Not a big deal, and there's a truck stop right there, so I can chillax a little bit. Let's see, maybe I'll do some stuff around the warehouse, help them out a bit. All of this coronavirus stuff got the loads down like 40%, so they're struggling a little bit like every other company, but 2 more weeks or so, it should be all Gucci. Got to the warehouse, and now I'm leaving the warehouse because they threw in 1 pallet to get delivered about 45 minutes from here. That's interesting. I was like, dude, just throw it on a truck and go deliver it. They're like, nah, it has to be in a truck, freight truck. I was like, dang, whatever. It's miles, it's extra stops, it's something. He just did that 1 drop for the half a pallet and just got dispatched out by my company, going straight to Compton to pick up a full load to North Carolina. Hopefully it's mine. Hopefully it's not for somebody else, because I want to head back east and I kind of want to go home. Oh my goodness, I just entered it says 3 tons only on this road right here. I don't get it. Why 3 tons, man? I'm obviously over than that, but my truck GPS is telling me to go here. I don't know who to trust. Probably not my GPS. Yes, all you newbie truck drivers, always trust the signs, not GPS. Don't follow my bad advice here. At my pickup, this place is kind of tight to get in. Getting loaded. Hopefully this is a full load all the way back east. Since I'm waiting here, I'm gonna show you guys that I'm updating my Garmin truck GPS. To update these, all you have to do is I have a tablet right here. I turn on hotspot mode on, and then with hotspot you can connect your GPS, and it's doing an map update and some sort of software update. Hopefully this is gonna be a lot better than what I had, because over time I'm not really sure what's going on, but it starts leading me to these weird paths. Hopefully this update's gonna help. Oh yeah, how I missed this traffic in LA area, California. It's just so pleasant, so nice. Just dropped off that load and got a different trailer right here, and it is empty trailer, just so it doesn't sit around over here at the yard. The yard is kind of small, so they told me to just take an empty trailer and just go to the truck stop. I guess we chilling. It is next day, and I just got a message from my company stating that my trailer is about to be ready to go to East Coast. So I'm excited. I've been in California for about 3 days now, and it kind of sucked. One day of doing some locals, the other day just chilling around, hanging out, doing a truck wash, stuff like that. It was pretty fun. It's not too bad. I mean, at least I did a little bit of work. It's either me sitting on my ass for 2 days, or at least the second day I can do some locals, make a little bit of money. So it's not too bad. The whole time that I had this sensor plugged in, when it's low coolant, well, it's on the minimum mark. It's not low coolant, but on the minimum mark, the sensor is good. It's working. But when I have it filled up all the way past the cold line over here, then the sensor starts acting up and it starts flashing that emergency shut-off light and stuff like that. So I'm not sure what's going on. It could still be some other issue. It could be this wiring right here. I know that these Cascadias suffer with some wiring pinching issues right here on this side, and right here and right here, but I'm not sure. It could be the sensor, could be the wiring, but the sensor's working so far. The cooling is another issue that came up. I've already put about 1 gallon of coolant in here, and that's a bad sign. So it is leaking somewhere. I just do not see anywhere. I started, I look around, I have it idling actually the whole night just to come down here and check out if there's any leaking spots, and there isn't. The only thing I can see is there is some dried spots right here that when coolant pretty much is getting hot and then it falls on something and then dries up, it kind of looks like that. It's like white, matte, dried up area right there. So it could be leaking from somewhere over here. I know that there is a coolant hose right there. It could be leaking from there, but I just don't see it. I don't know why. There's no puddles on the ground. There's no nothing. I don't know what's going on. It is a very, very, very slow leak. This gallon of coolant I put in is pretty much about 8 to 7K miles, and then it leaks down 1 gallon. So I'm not sure what's going on. I'm gonna have to take this to the dealer when I get back to North Carolina and tell him to fix this issue, because that's pretty dangerous. Anything could happen, anything could erupt. So hopefully it's all Gucci for me to make it back to the East Coast. This truck does almost have 340,000 miles, and it's already experiencing these kind of issues. I tell you the truth, we kind of ride hard on these trucks. We do go 75 the whole way. We don't go 65, 68 like the other company trucks. We haul butt. So maybe that has something to do with the small issues that are appearing on this truck, and actually a lot of other trucks. I had a VOLVO that had a check engine light that we couldn't actually figure out. So we kind of left it that way. It was still running pretty good. This is gonna be the end of this video, guys. I appreciate it for watching. I might do another video heading back East Coast. We'll see what happens. We'll see if I feel like it. It's getting very, very tiring and very hard to do these kind of videos. It takes a really, really long time to record, a really, really long time to edit. but I try my best for you guys so you guys can enjoy some of these trucking vlogs, trucking videos that I have. So stick around, and I will be producing a lot more awesome videos for you guys. Appreciate it for watching. Deuces.